Well, welcome back to the channel, guys, and good morning. I didn't actually finish that shelter off yesterday because the rain got really bad. It started raining and it just didn't stop all day, all night. It's just been torrential rain, so it's just absolutely soaked through today. But I came out and had a little feel under the shelter this morning, and it is bone dry under here. So I'm not even going to need anything else on here. Don't need any pine needles. I can just cut up all the wood and put it under straight away. And yeah, I could have cut up all the wood last night under the tarp and stayed dry. But honestly, I was just having a bit of a lazy one yesterday as well. Definitely I'm going to cut all this up though at some point, probably tomorrow. I would do it today, but I've got to head out today. I've got to do a bit of traveling, unfortunately. I got a message on my phone this morning saying that something had been delivered to one of my care of addresses. So yeah, I need to go and get that. And I am really, really excited for this. I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is until I've got it and I can show you. But this could possibly be one of the biggest upgrades I've ever made. Well, on my way back now, and I cannot wait to show you guys this new kit. There's probably just enough daylight left to be able to show you. So yeah, should be back in about 5 minutes. All right, we are back. And this is the new bit of kit. This is a Jackery Explorer 1000. It's a portable power station. Now, I was a little bit apprehensive about getting this at first, just because of the size of it. Like, it is an absolute monster. It is a big bit of kit. But since I've got the wheels, the little trolley, it just kind of makes sense now. It really does. And yeah, I fully charged it in less than 2 hours, which made me think, oh dear, you know, this can't end well. But I put my phone on charge with it on the way back, and it charged my phone 50%. And let me show you what percent it went down to. It's still on 100%. So I've done some quick calculations with ChatGPT based on this portable power station and my phone that I'm using. And apparently I'm going to get about 50 to 55 full phone charges. Which is, oh yeah, there's a light on it too. Oh, let's turn that off. Yeah, 50 to 55 full phone charges before this thing runs out, which is just absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. I'd be lucky to get 15 out of all of my power banks, and they take about 7-8 hours to fully charge. So I feel like this is going to be one of the best upgrades I ever make. If food wasn't an issue, I could probably disappear for months on end. But yeah, honestly, that is not it, guys. There is more. So yeah, I also have a huge 100-watt solar panel. This is something that people have been telling me to get for so long in the comments. And I've just been putting it off for quite a while. Obviously I can't test it today because look, it's literally about to get dark in properly dark in like 20 minutes. So yeah, no point testing it today. But first thing tomorrow, or saying that, maybe I should wait until the power bank, the power station runs out of battery before trying out the solar panel. I think that's probably the way to go about it, actually. But yeah, guys, honestly, a massive thank you to Jackery for sending this stuff out to me. I feel like this is just one step closer to being more off-grid, and yeah, I just can't wait. Oh yeah, and one other thing I quickly want to mention about the power station is how much it weighs. It doesn't weigh as much as you'd think a big old unit like this to weigh. It weighs 10 kilograms, but all of my power banks weigh 5 to 6 kilograms altogether. So when you think about how much this is actually providing you, it's definitely worth the extra little bit of weight. The next thing I'm going to do is get started on some dinner because I am starving after lugging all that stuff back. So yeah, going to cut up some wood, get a fire going, and get some dinner on the go. Right, going to be doing something a little bit fancy tonight for dinner. I've got some lamb and mint burgers. And yeah, my mouth is just watering thinking about it. All right, well, the only cheese I've got is Stilton, which is going to make it even more fancy. And I'm not too sure what it's actually going to taste like, but hopefully it'll be good. I'm going to saute some cherry tomatoes. Yeah, instead of just putting slices of tomato on, I thought this would be a bit nicer, actually. We'll find out soon enough. Well, there they are, guys. My very fancy burgers. Although they don't look too fancy now. They look a little bit strange, but hopefully they're going to taste good. I'm not going to lie, that is the weirdest combination I've ever tasted in my life. Stilton cheese and mint. That is so strange. So strange, but pretty good. I am not complaining, that's for sure. Well, good morning, guys. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. A little bit of a late start to the day today, but it has literally been raining all morning and all night last night. So yeah, I don't feel too guilty. But yeah, gonna get myself up, get some waterproofs on and try and finish stockpiling all that wood under that shelter today. Before I get out of the tent, a quick update on the power station. I actually ended up watching quite a lot of stuff last night on my little tablet. Since I've got so much power now, I thought I might as well. So I did about 1.5 full charges on this tablet and another full charge on my phone, and it went down to 90%, but that is not because of the charges. It actually dropped a lot because I left the AC power setting on, which you only need when you're using these plug sockets, and I don't have anything that actually needs a plug socket right now. Actually, that's a lie. My shaver could get charged up with a plug socket. But yeah, right now these are just not necessary for me. They might be in the future, but as you can see, I'm pretty happy using the lower power USB charging options. They work absolutely fine for me. And yeah, I read somewhere in the manual that leaving the AC on will drain the battery, and it gets really warm with the AC power setting on as well. So yeah, definitely going to keep that off from now on. And hopefully it'll be lasting a lot longer. Ooh, beautiful day. Yeah, first thing I'm going to do is go collect a load more firewood. Well, not a load more, but probably like 4 or 5 more logs, and then cut it all up and get it under there. You know what? I think this is the tree that fell like a few nights ago that I heard. Yeah, I reckon that's it, you know. It's quite big as well. No wonder it was so loud. There's 2 trees that fell. Oh, it looks like that one fell onto this one, causing this one to fall. That's crazy. It's funny because my tent is literally in that direction, just down there, so if it carried on like a domino effect, probably wouldn't have ended too well for me. Just realised how misty it is this morning. I'm not even sure if the camera will pick this up, but yeah, there's a tree line on the other side of this valley over there, and you can just barely see it. Super misty today. Well, that should do fine for now. I didn't want to go crazily over the top because I'm really not sure when I'm going to be leaving this area, and I can always fill the shelter up again in like a week when this runs out. So yeah, I'm going to find my saw now and cut all this up. Look at that, it's almost like it was cut by an axe. Perfect. Oh yeah, great way to stay warm as well in cold weather. Stay fit and active, you won't even feel the cold. Oh. All right, finally, that is all the wood cut up. Pretty much all of it. I mean, there's a few scraps there. I'm not even gonna bother, honestly. Probably just use that for dinner, actually. Yeah, time to get out into the shelter now. Well, I'm chuffed to bits with that, guys. That's going to make my life so much easier when I'm trying to make a fire for dinner. Absolutely. For how long it lasts anyway, probably about a week and a half. But even after that, I can just collect more wood and put it under here and it's going to stay nice and dry. Well, I'm knackered after that. That was a pretty exhausting day. I mean, it took like about 4 hours to collect and cut it all up. It was mainly the cutting. The cutting took absolutely ages because that was all hardwood pretty much. So yeah, glad it's done now though. I'm gonna have a little rest and probably just end the day off with a shower, to be honest, because I'm pretty filthy after all that today. Well, that shower was a bit of a failure. Somehow it was completely cold. I think I might have added a bit too much cold water, but it was still really refreshing. So yeah, feeling good. And yeah, as you can see, it's almost dark now. So I'm gonna get out and get some dinner sorted very soon. Just gonna be doing a lovely broccoli and Stilton soup tonight. Got some really nice bread to go with it as well. And yeah, look at this beautiful bread that I brought as well. Lovely bit of olive bread. Mmm. Too good. Too good. Well, good morning guys. Woke up at a much better time this morning. It's about 8:30. And I was going to go shopping this morning because I'm down to my last meal. But then I remembered I've got no water whatsoever. So that's definitely going to have to be the first thing I do. Well, I lied. First thing I'm going to do is obviously set up this brand new solar panel. It's looking like a pretty good day for it. Really blue sky today. No clouds. But I don't really think this spot, because I'm deep down in the valley, this spot doesn't really get a lot of sunlight. So yeah, I'm not really too sure where to place it exactly. I don't think there's anywhere I could place it that's going to get direct sunlight in here. Not for long anyway. So I think I'm just going to place it like right here. All right, I've had to put it there just outside the tent because I'd rather keep the power station inside the tent for obvious reasons. So yeah, it's all plugged in and this is how far it can reach outside. And yeah, I'm just going to leave it for like an hour, maybe two, and see if the power station manages to get any charge from this. All right, well, just before I sort this water out, I think I'm gonna have a little tidy up and just get all my recycling and rubbish sorted out. All right, that's the cleanup done. And yeah, this is what I got. One big bag of rubbish and one little bag of recycling. I'll probably keep this plastic bottle though, that'll come in handy. yeah, it looks like I've done pretty well considering I've been here for like 3 weeks now, just over 3 weeks. But to be fair, I've been taking a little bit of recycling back every time I go shopping and just every time I go into town. But as for rubbish, that's pretty good for 3 weeks, you know. A little bag like that, that is pretty bloody good, I'd say. Yeah, that's like 1 bag a month, you know. 12 bin bags a year. Bag literally weighs about 5 grams. So yeah, I'm really impressed with myself actually. That's a healthy amount of waste for one person. Right, gonna go and fill this water bottle up now, but I'm not gonna filter and boil it right now. I'm just gonna get the water back to camp and then I'm gonna go shopping, come back and I'll filter and boil it then. On the same fire I'm gonna be cooking my dinner on. Just 2 for 1, makes my life a bit easier. Well, I completely forgot to bring the little cup to cup it into the big container. So I've walked a little bit further and I've come to the proper river. Yeah, it's looking a lot deeper. Whoa! I almost fell right in there. That would not have been good. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit awkward to get down there. Oh, look at that for a natural bridge though. Wicked. I think I might use that actually. Looks a bit easier the other side. Oh, are these beefsteaks? They are, aren't they? Bloody enormous. Right, it's not full all the way, but quite a walk back, so that'll do. Whoa! How weird is that? It's just a couple of split logs on the top of this tree stump. That is so weird. What? So weird. Oh. Right, gonna get my rucksack on, hike out of here, get into town, do some shopping, get rid of the rubbish and recycling, and then yeah, should be back in a few hours. Well, on my way back now. I tell you, it turned into an absolutely beautiful day today. The sun was just shining, but obviously it's not shining here because the canopy is so thick and it's sort of tucked away in this valley. So, but yeah, on my way back now, bag full of shopping, feeling absolutely exhausted. Yeah, can't wait to get back. Oh, well, back at camp. That rucksack is absolutely packed with food. I bought quite a lot. But yeah, I'm gonna have a little look at the power station and see if I've got any charge from this being out. Okay, so for whatever reason, the power station hasn't gained any charge, even though it is plugged in to the panel, and the panel's been out for a few hours this morning. I wasn't expecting anything crazy, but I was, you know, I thought it would go up maybe 1% or something in a few hours. And yeah, I've read the user manual, and according to this, it doesn't say anything about it having to be in direct sunlight. But it does have little indicators on it, which show you where the shadow should be, which means you're charging it most efficiently or whatever. Yeah, I'm not too sure, but my guess, I've basically come to the conclusion that to charge the power station, it will need to be in direct sunlight, which is a bit unfortunate because my location right now, middle of the woods, down in a valley, it's actually a sunny day today, but the sunlight just doesn't hit down here, unfortunately. So yeah, I think I just need to test around with the solar panel a bit more. I mean, this is literally the first day I've used it, literally for a few hours. So chances are I'm missing something. But yeah, as far as this power station goes, this is an absolute godsend. This bit of kit is incredible. So I've been filming for about three and a half days now, and I've made a whole video. And by now I would have had to go and charge up all of my power banks because they would have all been empty. But as you can see, I have literally used 18%. Honestly, I have been charging up so much stuff. I've been charging up my tablet loads of times. I've charged it up my torches, and obviously my phone, which is the main thing. And I just cannot believe that I've only used 18%. It is absolutely crazy. Massive, massive thank you and shout out to Jackery for providing this. And I'm sure there'll be links in the description and in the comment section if you want to pick up one of these, because I think it is an essential bit of kit if you want to, you know, start off-grid living. I think it's even good for other things like saving money on your electric bill. Obviously that doesn't really matter for me. But yeah, this is literally a proper step into the off-grid direction for me. It means I'm going to be out here for much longer periods of time without needing to go and charge stuff. And to think this thing charged up in literally like 2 hours, like this is all the power it's providing, and it only took 2 hours to charge. It's just, it's blown my mind, to be completely honest with you. It really has. But yeah, guys, I'm going to end this one here. There's apparently a massive storm coming tomorrow, and I checked the forecast, and I've never seen so much rainfall forecast in all my life. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for that, but you'll have to wait until the next episode to see that. So yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate every single one of you, and until the next adventure, it is goodbye from me. Well, just before I do end it, I actually decided to bring the solar panel and the power station out because the sun was hitting some parts of the woodland. Got it all plugged in, and it is charging. It now is charging the power station, which is awesome. I'm just so happy that it's all working as intended. It's not going to be super useful at this time of year, obviously, especially if I'm going to be in places like this, little valleys with, you know, dense woodlands. But as soon as summer comes around again, it's going to be free power galore. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm really excited. Really, really excited. But anyway, guys, until the next adventure, it is goodbye from me.